What is up, guys? My name's Tristan Villarreal,
And I'm Nick Malcheri.
and welcome to King of the Jungle Athletics. I'm a powerlifter,
And I'm a bodybuilder.
and we created this channel to help motivate kids and help them in the gym and help them achieve their fitness goals.
The reason is because I find that most other YouTube fitness channels are, the stars in those channels are like 5 to 10 years into their fitness journey, which means that they're already going to be really big. And we are both only 2.5 years in, so you could start it with us.
So follow our journey. The first working set of the day. Here's matching my past 1 rep max of 245. Right now I'm arching my back and retracting my scapula to make sure that I avoid any shoulder injuries. I'm driving my shoulders into the bench, and I'm contracting my glutes and driving my legs into the ground so I make sure that I have a good leg drive. So I'm taking a big breath into my core, pushing up. The pause was decent, and the speed was very good. Here's my second set. The reason I arch my back so much is because in powerlifting you want to minimize the range of motion so you can optimize the speed of your lift. So same thing, driving my shoulders into the ground, my legs into the ground, contracting my glutes. Big breath into my stomach, contracting my core. Pause was good, speed was good again.
Okay, so this is me doing my first working set of my leg workout. I'm currently squatting 225 for sets of 5x5s. I think 5x5 is the best rep range for squats because you could build strength at the same time as you're building a lot of muscle. I don't think 8x10 or 8x12 is as beneficial as 5x5s. So 225 is about 70% of what I used to be able to do for my 5x5s because I suffered a pretty bad knee ACL injury about a year ago. So I'm trying to work up back to my old weights. So obviously when you squat, you want to keep everything tight and you want to keep your chest out and your back straight to avoid any injury. You can see I'm using a belt not to help me but just to avoid any injury because I don't want to take a chance. And I'm pushing with the middle of my feet to get the best contraction in my glutes and my quads.
So here's my first accessory movement after my regular bench. I am hitting spoto press at the same weight of 245. So basically you guys would want to do spoto press if you guys had a weak lockout on your bench press. This helps a lot with your lockout and it helped me a lot. Basically what a spoto press is instead of benching all the way down, you are pausing an inch off your chest holding it. This takes all the weight off your chest and focuses it more on your delts and your triceps. But the thing is, this is, though, more of a strength building workout, so you won't necessarily build bigger delts and triceps, but you will build very, very strong delts and triceps. This set went very good. I think the pause was a little longer on this one. The speed is feeling amazing.
Alright, so this is my second exercise in my leg workout. I always do leg press after my squats because I find it's the second most important movement because you're going to be moving a lot of weight doing this, so I wouldn't want to save it for the end. I want most or if not all of my energy to be concentrated onto this exercise. So my first set, I did what I would regularly do, which is 5 plates on each side, and I hit it for 12 reps. Now for the next set, I decided, fuck this. I was feeling good. I hit my squats and I put on 7 plates on each side. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fucking heavy because I haven't done 7 plates on each side in about a year. So this is my first time doing it. So it's kind of like a PR. It's always fun. And for the leg press, you want to keep your feet just outside of shoulder position. And the same thing, push with the middle of your foot and try to get the best contraction in your glutes and your quads.
So here I am doing my first assistance exercise, which is incline chest press, hitting 5 sets of 5 with the 90-pound dumbbells. I'm on my last week of my peaking cycle, so I'm making sure that I'm getting stronger when I'm doing these sets. Um, Incline chest press is very, very good. Help you out with your lockout, strengthens your upper chest and your delts. So when I am incline chest pressing, I am making sure that I'm driving with my chest as well as with my legs, so it can carry over to my bench press. Making sure that I'm getting a full range of motion and I'm contracting my chest at the top, going down very slowly and pushing with all the.
Okay, so this is my third exercise for my leg workout, and I only usually do 3 exercises for my legs. And you might say it's not that much, but the reason I do that is because I do 5 sets of every exercise because I feel that's what it takes for me to really benefit from whatever I'm doing. I don't find that 3 sets really works enough for me. Uh, and I'm supersetting leg extensions here with goblet squats, and I'm really trying to focus on just hitting the front of my legs, so the front of my quads. So I'm putting the weight in front. Plus, with the leg extensions, it's really going to be working on the feathering and the teardrop of my legs. So this is really a bodybuilding type of superset. You're not going to really be building that much strength here, but you will be building muscle. Now, the way I do my leg extensions is, as you can see, I kind of hold it for about 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds at the top. The reason I do that is because if you just shoot it up and then you let it go, you're really going to be losing out on a lot of muscle contraction and a lot of fibers that are able to be ripped that you will not be hitting, because you're going to be using a lot more momentum if you're not pausing at the top. And now for the goblet squats, I keep my feet just outside of shoulder width, and I try to go honestly as low as possible. I find that I could go a lot lower on goblet squats than on regular squats. Okay, and for the rep ranges, if you guys are interested in trying this exercise out, I'm going to be hitting the leg extensions for 8 to 12 reps, and then I always find a weight that I'm capable of doing 12 reps for the goblet squats. Right now I'm using 50 pounds because I find anything under that is really not going to give you the same burnout as it would if you're going to go for high reps.
So here I am doing my third chest exercise, which is chest flies. On these chest flies, I'm focusing on the lower part of my chest. So as you can see, I'm stretching my chest at the top and squeezing at the bottom. Chest flies won't necessarily build you a stronger chest, but they will build a very, very big chest. Um, the reason I do these is because I do consider myself a power bodybuilder. So I am physique conscious. So although powerlifting and getting stronger is the main goal, I do also like to develop my body as well. So on these chest flies, now we're focusing on the upper part of my chest. Another 5 sets of 12. When I'm doing these, I'm stretching at the bottom and I'm making sure that I'm contracting my chest at the top. Personally, I do think that my upper chest is a little weak, so that's why I like to do this at the end. So here I am doing my last chest exercise, which is machine chest. This exercise is really, really good for the upper part of your chest, middle, and your delts. I usually do this before my chest flies, but the machine was taken, so I decided to do it at the end. When I'm doing this, I make sure that I'm stretching my chest at the bottom and I'm squeezing at the top. As you can see, I'm doing a drop set, so I'm doing sets of 12, bringing it down a couple of pinholes, and then doing another 12. Here's the beautiful and sexy Max photo bombing me. This guy loves me. He's also jealous because I dwarf him.
Okay, so I kind of fucked up with this clip because I was supposed to send it to my editor for the intro, but I forgot. And I'm gonna put this in anyway because I honestly didn't do this fucking set for nothing. I busted my ass, as you're about to see. So I'm gonna hit 225 for 3, and this is while I'm sitting at about 182 for my weight. And on my last rep, you can check out my legendary hip drive that's coming up. Just look at that. Just admire that shit. Look at that.